I wrote down all the things that I had to do, or I have to do, and I just can't today. And it just dawned on me like how burned out I am. So I'm kind of in a, gonna eat some chocolate while I'm talking. I'm kind of in a conundrum right now. I made some bench cushions, and I like the pattern. However, when I came to making the back to my little sofa with these cushions, I didn't have enough fabric, which is fine. I just go back to the original store to get some more. Now the problem is they don't have any more. They can't order any more in, and I've got to go to a different store 20 miles away if I want to get any. Do I want to drive 20 miles for some fabric? No, I don't. So, and you can't order it online. So I bought some clearance fabric, which I thought would be a good substitute. And I bought enough for the 2 benches and the back as well. But as I got in, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't like the clearance fabric. I like the original fabric. So now I'm in a weird position. My option is to suck it up and go and travel and get that other fabric. Not now. My other option is to take the cover from the bench, from the actual bench bit, not the sofa bit, the bench bit, this one, unpick this, use that fabric for the back. So I could potentially use this, because this actually has a lot of fabric, to create the back and the footstool, and then reupholster that with the other stuff so that they are deliberately 2 different objects. That is another thing that I could do. And it's weird to have 2 different completely separate patterns. Fuck. Hi, Editor Chris here. I spent probably another 20 minutes talking to myself, going back and forth, figuring out what to do. Essentially, I decided that traveling 20 miles for extra fabric was dumb, and I may as well just use this massive batch of clearance fabric that I already have, just so I can move forward. So that's what I decided eventually to do. It just took me a while to get there. So I wasn't expecting to redesign the entire couch. I'm not 100% on the fabric design, but it is what it is. It's here, we have it. This is what we're going to deal with. I now have the main base. I need to tighten this up a little bit, so I will go back and staple it tighter, but this is the main base. We have the backrest. We have this bit covered up, and then we have this bit, which is going to be a footstool at the end that I'm going to slide out, but it also extends the sofa a little bit if you want to stretch out more. I guess it could also be a little arm. I really didn't think about that, but I guess that's the thing that we can do. Okay, so yeah, there we have it. And then we have the top of the bench in the same pattern as well. So this is what we do on Friday nights, is spend our time in Lowe's parking lots building furniture. and listening to people doing donuts on motorcycles outside. That's fun. Feels pretty good. Pretty happy with it. And it all matches. Now I have sofas and I can start using them to relax. I want to be able to relax. This is step one. I measured it to make sure that it's the perfect little armrest height for me. It gives me the back support that I need if I want to play a game or whatever. It's still supporting my lower back, but if I want to just rest my arms on it, I can also rest my arms. The depth is big enough. I'm very happy. I'm very tired as well, and that's why I'm quite slow. So that's it for now. I'm going to tidy this up, but for now, I'm clocking out. I am burned out. I had a realization today. It's Sunday right now, and Sunday is one of those days where I have a whole day where no one is at the storage, so I can saw, drill, make a bunch of noise as much as I want. I just realized, like, I've been working so much. Like, my business has had the busiest month ever since I started it, and obviously I've been, over the last few months now, I think, I don't even know how long it's been, I've been converting this box truck into an RV, and in the past 2 years I had 2 days off, 2 actual like days where I did not do work or errands, or it was just like actual days off. I've had no travel vacations or anything like that. And today I've just, I wrote down all the things that I had to do, or I have to do, and I just can't today. I mean, even today's not a day off because I worked. And it just dawned on me like how burned out I am. So I'm not saying this to be like, woe is me, or get people to be like, hey, just take a day off, or anything like that. I felt worse, so I know that I'm not at my most burned out, but it's also like, because there's just fumes going on right now, it's just anything at all is just really difficult. Like last night I was like, okay, what do I have to do? And one of the things that I've done is I put my fridge in the bench, but because the fridge needs airflow, I have to have holes there. So I made, I put in 2 12-volt fans and a little switch so that it gets some airflow, right? It was a small project, and I sat in Home Depot parking lot, and I was like cutting holes, and then I was like, okay, I need these screws. So I go into Home Depot, go get these screws, check out. The girl was the same checkout girl every single time. Check out, come back in, do another thing, realize that I need different like nuts for this bolts or whatever. So go in, same checkout girl, and the girl was like, is this guy like a psychopath? Like, what's he doing? And I went in and out like 3 or 4 times and did it. And then I was just sat there like, man, it took me like 5 times longer to do it because I'm so tired. So it's definitely like catching up with me. And the one thing, the like root of a lot of it is the heat. So if you've been following what I've been doing, heat and power have been 2 issues with this build for me. It's my first build, I have no experience. And figuring out how to set up a power system and wiring and stuff is one thing. And I'm in Houston, Texas, so getting the air cool is also a big issue because this heats up fast. And when it comes to like me feeling burned out, because it's been so hot, and I've been dehydrated, and I've been trying to do my job, and that heat I just can't function. Like, I'm English, so being in Houston heat, like, my body is not built for it, and even though I've been here for a while, it's a lot. So it slows my brain down, it tires me out. Luckily I managed to get my air conditioning figured out, but it all is just kind of, it all just came together today. I guess what I'm trying to say is that, like, I've managed to survive through it thus far, and I'm proud of myself for doing it. But it has been like, this has been just such a crazy tough 6 months, in good ways and bad ways. Like I said, work has been really busy, the business is going really well. You know, I've built this out, I've learned so much, but there's so much left to do, and there's so many small little projects. What is the conclusion of all of this? I think this week I will be going to get the batteries that I ordered, 2 new batteries, so I'll have a bigger battery bank. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to install shore power outlet so I can connect to the grid, so that worst comes to the worst and I need power and it's cloudy or whatever it is, then I can go to an RV park or somewhere similar and just plug in. So I can plug in, I can top up my batteries, I can work, I can have the AC running, and I don't have to worry about things being drained or whatever. The solar panels will still work, and it will just give me a tiny bit of reassurance in the back of my mind that, you know, I don't have to be completely disconnected. And it means that I don't have to convince myself that, like, I have to be completely off-grid. Like, it's great that I can be for the majority of it, but I don't have to be. So I don't want to have this self-imposed punishment that I'm like, well, if I can't generate it from the sun, then I don't deserve to have it. It's not the way life works. And with that being said, because of the power stuff happening, I am probably going to readjust my power setup one more time. I have to anyway, because I have to move the batteries into the sofa. So that is my plan. That is my plan. And hopefully that will all culminate in me having a decent amount of power backup, an AC that can run 24/7, and the ability to look at the weather, phone up a local RV park and say, hey, I'm going to give you $30 so that I can use your hookups for the night. So that is the thing that is the root of my problem that I'm going to address this week. So that's all I wanted to say. I don't know whether I don't follow too many Vanlife people, but this channel kind of started just because I wanted to show my friends and family that I wasn't dead from this. But I think just moving forward with the channel, I just want to show, like, I want to show the unvarnished side of, like, what this is, because I've never done this before, and all the sort of Instagram-y kind of channels are very, like, roaming in the desert, and, like, you know, occasionally they have a breakdown, but, you know, it gets fixed within 5 seconds because, you know, they're a mechanic or they've been doing it for 25 years. That is not going to be this. That is what I have to offer. So if you like that, subscribe, because that is what this channel is. It's the least put together YouTube channel where I just learn. I'm constantly in a learning state on this channel. It's crazy. Okay, so that's where I'm at. Stick around to see what the fuck's going on. For now, I'm clocking out.